Everyone, today is a very, very important day. Today is the day where we put aside our differences and finally unite under one single idea. Today there is no controversy, there is absolutely no fighting, there is nothing of that nature. Because today we can all come together in agreement on one thing. And today is the day where, regardless of what side you're on, regardless of what you believe, we could all be ecstatic and happy for today. That's right. Today's my birthday. Wait, what? Yep, as of today, I'm going to be turning 21 years old. I feel really old saying that now, just saying that I'm 21, but yeah, and it's a very huge coincidence that a certain other political type thing might be happening at the exact same day as my birthday, but oh well, but I figured today we just have a little bit of fun on Cosmic. No serious work, no nothing like that. We just, play around, have a bit of fun, and yeah. And in the spirit of things, I figured today I just give away a whole bunch of things to other Cosmics. But doing it normally would be a little bit boring, so we're gonna have to think a little bit outside the box. And when I say outside the box, I mean very, very gradually outside the box, because today what we are going to be building is a very, very interesting type of a birthday present type box, which will be not housing, but pretty much like saying like, hey, this is a place where you can get some special things, or maybe some not so special things. You'll of course see what I mean in just a little bit, but I figured we make a red, white, and blue type of color palette. Not exactly sure why, but it feels right for some reason. Oh, and one other thing, Calm actually left us some Halloween candy, so yeah, we have all this Halloween type stuff, and I figured opening this stuff on camera and just showing you what we got, and yeah, we have a whole bunch of Halloween junk food, and I know Halloween's already come and gone, but it's still nice to have. Thank you, Calm. So I'm going to be building this thing at spawn inside this orange border, and with this orange border, what we're going to be using it for is basically the outline for some really, really nice spawn area, but I figured I could temporarily put something in here, and don't worry, I asked other Cosmics and stuff too, so they said it's a-okay that I can, just for a little bit have something in here, so yeah, let's get to work, let's build this little thing. And what it's actually going to be is it's going to kind of be, sort of like a big present with me sticking out. It's a very, very fun idea. You'll see how it looks like. I keep saying you'll see what it looks like, but I promise you, we will get to that point soon enough. And I was going to build a big Steve face inside of it, but to make a Steve face actually look good, you'd actually need to make it really, really big, and I don't think the present box looks really good when it was really big, so I'm gonna kind of be basing it more off of what I look like in real life. You obviously don't know what I look like in real life, but I guess it'd be the closest thing to what you get to, not a face reveal, but somewhat of an idea as to what I look like, even though we're going to be just using this tiny little inside of the box here. And I knew under 2 stacks of wool wouldn't be enough, but I thought it would have gotten at least this first bit done. Alright, back to the sheep pen we go, I guess. From the sounds of things, maybe we don't have to head back to the sheep pen, because Kingston is actually offering to sell me a little bit of wool, which is great and all. The only problem is that I'm very broke. I'm extremely, extremely broke, so hopefully the hot rod shop has made a little bit of profit. I mean, I heard there were some people that was in need of blaze rods, so maybe there's at least a few diamonds there. Hopefully. And yes, I still haven't built a car in here. I still haven't even finished the roof yet, the ceiling, but let's ignore that. Let's see, did we... Oh, we're actually making some profit. Okay, that's great. So, Kingston, are you interested in 7 diamonds? I probably don't need that much wool. I probably just need like a stack or 2 of red, but... And I noticed this in the side of my vision. There's another Halloween gift thing. I am very, very late for this thing, but what's in... Oh, okay. Okay, we have more stuff. We have pumpkin pie. We have this suspicious stew, which I honestly have never tried before, but thank you, Eva, thank you. I will definitely put this right next to calm stuff, if I have enough room, if that's the case. If not, then I will definitely come back for this, but thank you guys, thanks for the Halloween stuff. But anyway, Kingston, where's the wool? Oh, if only Kingston knew. If only Kingston knew. I'm not sure if that big sheep in the shopping district was Kingston's, but he did say he'd be able to sell me some wool for a little bit cheaper than that wool shop. And you know what? For only having just a few diamonds, I will take up any offer that will cost me less diamonds. I don't know if I showed off Kingston's base, but it's a really interesting type of design because he has 4 staircases that heads right up to the surface with, I think he's having his own bamboo apocalypse right here, but yeah, I really like this type of design. I don't really see anything like this. Oh, and of course he has to flex on us. He just has to show off his many diamonds and emeralds. I guess while we wait, I could show off more of his base. So he has an automatic sugarcane farm, an automatic wool farm, and an automatic snow farm. I don't think I've done a single type of farm this season yet, like at all. I'm very behind in the game. I really need to catch up. We really need to get back to work on that guardian farm at some point. Well, this is a little bit depressing. He doesn't have any red wool. Well, even though I didn't get any red wool, at least I got some motivation and inspiration to build more automatic farms pretty soon. But yeah, I guess it is back to the sheep pen we go. I have been knee-deep in sheep for the past hour and a bit, but we now almost have another 2 stacks of red wool, which should hopefully be enough. And also, I forgot I needed some cyan wool for the little me, because I'm gonna be basing it off Steve's outfit wear. You know, the cyan shirt, the blue pants, and that type of stuff. So yeah, let's hop back over to the present. And now that the bottom part of the present is done, we can probably start working on the mini-me inside. Is that what we should call me? Mini-me? I mean, it's gonna be a lot bigger than like, me, Steve, so I don't know, it looks like a mini-me. When you look at the face, which I built in a creative world, it looks like a smaller me, but it definitely is not a mini-me. But you know what, it could be mini-me, it could be mini-me. Well, I should have seen this coming, but we ran out of cyan wool, but that's okay. We can start working on the head a little bit. So the head's gonna be built out of this smooth sandstone, which kind of looks a little bit like my skin, but I don't know. But we can work with what we got. And yeah, there's my 2 little bulgy eyes. I have blue eyes in real life, so it's not going to be exactly the same. And yeah, we can build this up a little more. Actually, we need to dig this down a little bit. If we're gonna have hair on this head, then we gotta dig it down just a smidget. So about there. Yeah, about there, and then we can fill it in with spruce. I'm a bit of a blondie in real life, but I think spruce looks a little bit better for this guy. And yeah, we just need to fill this in, and then we have the head. And yeah, let's take a look and see what it looks like. And okay, it doesn't look that well. When it's missing its arms, it looks kind of weird, but that kind of looks like me. You can't really compare it on your own, but for me, it's a spitting image, right? It totally doesn't look like just a mini green, right? It totally doesn't look like him. Okay, it totally does look like him, but just cut me some slack. We are working with 1 meter by 1 meter cubes after all, and yeah, it looks very weird with how flat it is, but I think as soon as we get more arms in, it should look a little better. And yep, speaking of arms, once again, back to the sheep pen. Yeah, Mini-Me's face was too small, or too thin, so I decided to thicken it up a bit. Makes it look a little cuter, I guess. Now that I fully completed building this guy, he's just so adorable. Like, I want a plushie of this guy. He's just so cute, and we are about to make him even cuter, because what we're going to do is we're going to have him sort of hold up the lid of the present box. Like, you know the top of the present, how there's sort of like a top and a bottom, kind of like that. Yeah, we're going to be building something like that around here, and hopefully we have the necessary wool. I think we do. Like, I've been grinding out quite a bit of wool today. We should maybe do something for the sheep who help make this entire build possible, because I don't have a crazy amount of sheep, so I don't know, maybe we should build a barn or something nicer than just a pen in the back of my house. I don't know, it's an idea, but yeah, we almost have the top of this box in, and then we need to do the ribbon, the knots, I can't remember the name of it. I honestly can't remember it, but you know, the string type bit on the present. I don't know why I can't remember these simple names of stuff, but yeah, we're going to be doing it, and it's gonna look like it's sort of ripping off, because you know, you got the little me just sort of sticking my head out. You kind of have to rip it off just a little bit, so yeah, we'll be drooping it down just a little bit and maybe making it not look entirely neat, but I don't know, something along those lines. And now that we have the ribbons pretty much done, they're called ribbons, right? I don't know, I am completely lost with these types of words, but if we have a look at it now, look at how adorable this thing is now. It is so cute, and literally I want like something like this in real life. I don't know how it would happen, but I really want something like this in real life, but I think we forgot just one little thing at the top, and that is the bow that held everything together. And even though it's a little ripped around the place, I still want it to feel sort of like it's kinda being held together. Not completely, but kinda. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna build out like a couple blocks on each side of this block, remove that one, and then just build one in front of that. And then there we go, we got one of them, and now we just need to do the same for the other side. I don't know if it should be in the exact same place on the other side, but I don't know, maybe symmetrical is what we need for this type of build. Now that that's done, let's make our way down and let's have a good look at it from a decent distance away, just to see how well this looks like in the landscape. Again, looks so adorable, looks so cute. You can't really see the hair from here, but I could look at this thing all day. This is so cute. Can you tell how proud I am with the way this build came out? Like, it is so adorable. And I know I've said that a million times already, but it's true. It's just so cute. Cuteness aside, I kind of want to add one more little thing to this thing before we actually set out all these little gifts and stuff for the cosmics. And I actually want to create a little bit of a note block song. You see, I want to create the happy birthday note block song. It's gonna be very simple, not compared to like other note block songs I make. It's gonna be really simple, but I figured doing at least a little bit of work onto that, and hopefully copyright isn't a thing with this little thing. Hopefully, because I know there's been problems with that, but fingers crossed. So here's a little output right here. You have just the button, which links up to a note block, which will eventually link into other note blocks. And yeah, the very tedious thing now of tuning these. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go, and 6. And then I need to test it, and I need to do that over and over and over again. And usually that'd be very boring. That's why you never see it in like videos. That's why you usually see just the end product. So maybe we should do this in the form of a time-lapse, maybe? Maybe that'd be a slightly more interesting than just me placing one down, tuning it, and just pushing this button, make sure it sounds good. Yeah, I think we should hop into a time-lapse and get this done. And in this time-lapse, I want to talk about my YouTube channel, because from 1 week from today, from when this video is releasing, on November the 10th, it would have been exactly 1 year from when I first released my very first video of breaking that water, which is so crazy and so insane, because in this year time, we almost hit 5,000 subscribers. So many new people have heard me, found my name from whether it be the note block songs, whether it be from the seed videos, or from whatever, and it is so crazy, and that gets me wondering, what is next year gonna look like? How insane and crazy is the future going to be? We could predict all day, but we'll never really know. But if I had to guess, we definitely continue growing, we definitely continue seeing new faces, seeing new people, and yeah, I am very excited to see that. So, there's been 2 incidents that's happened. First off, I might have accidentally pushed stop recording in the middle of the time lapse, which is why you didn't see everything. And second off, there's thunder right now, and if you know anything about wool, lightning and wool do not mix that well, so I'm gonna just, riptide away for a little bit, maybe just go the other side of the ocean, and, oh, what's this? Looks like a base, but, yeah, as soon as the rain goes away and the thunder goes away, I'll show you what the note block song sounds like. And I guess while we wait, I could show you this cool little thing that, some of the Cosmics and I found. So if you crouch, you look up just a little bit, maybe about here-ish, you throw your trident. Look at this, you still go up really high, but you don't really go anywhere. It's kind of strange. And if I do in the water, it's a lot easier to do in the water because, you know, less fall damage, but with rain or water, look, he still goes straight up. Very weird. And it's a bit easier to show it in first person. So you see him crouching, you see him holding the trident back. Look, I'm just like jumping. I'm just jumping in midair. Like, look at this. It's so weird. It's so weird, but I love it. It's one of those glitches which shouldn't be in the game, but I love that it is in the game. Now that the rain's gone, let me show you what this this happy birthday note block song sounds like. Absolutely perfect. I think the only thing I have to do now is to just lay out the little presents. And also, I wrote out a book. You can pause the video if you want to read it. But yeah, I wrote out a book saying like some information saying like, you know, you're only allowed to choose one. And you can't, you know, return it to go get a different one. You have to get the one that you originally got. So yeah, I obviously won't be showing you the gifts or anything. But let me just say that there's some pretty decent ones and some pretty meh ones. That's all I'll say. There's some good ones and some bad ones, but yeah, I think apart from that, everything should be ready. And because I'm going to be putting all the gifts and stuff off camera, and because this video has gone on long enough, I'm probably going to end it right about here. So hopefully you enjoyed this nice little build. Hopefully you enjoyed the nice little note block song and this little idea. Hopefully everyone abides by the rules and doesn't just steal everything, because that kind of put me in a bad mood. But I trust most of the Cosmics at least. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this build. And for now, that's pretty much all I have for you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. My controller just died as I did my intro. What perfect timing.